Hi, I'm going to tell y'all how to do the PATS sticky note peer critique. And I got the idea for this from Jennifer Dahl. She's the art teacher at Smoky Mountain Elementary. This is a way for you to compliment each other's art and give each other feedback, and for you to think about art and what makes art good and what can make it even better. So for this, it's going to be a sticky note peer critique. So when you get your, you'll get a sticky note, and first thing you'll label it PATS, P-A-T-S. And you're going to be writing at each part. The P is for praise, the A is for ask, the T is for tell, the S is for suggest. And I'm gonna tell you about each of those. And I'm here with sixth grader Allie, and looking at her Identity Island. It's a work in progress, so she's had a couple of days to work on it, and she's going to have plenty more days to work on it. We're gonna do this peer critique kind of in the middle of the project. So if I were to get this one, because you'll be critiquing a classmate's artwork. So for the praise, this is where you leave a positive comment about the artwork. And I could tell Allie that there are beautiful, beautiful details. Let me zoom in on this. Details, very realistic. She's put a lot of time and care into drawing these little details. Look at this train track, and look at this train coming along the mountain. So I'm going to write for praise, I'm going to write beautiful details and realism. For ask, this is when you ask why something was done, and like, why did you use a certain technique? Why did you draw this or that? And I'm going to ask more about this train track, because I think she told me yesterday, but I'm gonna ask again. So like this, you could be like, why did you? Or why did you draw a train track? And maybe she can tell me how that can express something about her identity. For tell, this is where you will tell your peer about something that could be improved. And if you can think of it, you can add why you think it should be changed. And for this, I would say add the names of your landmarks. Add names of landmarks. And the reason is because it's required. It's required for the project, and it helps communicate. So required helps communicate about her identity. So if Allie were to give it names, and Allie, you're right here, so if you know the names of any of them, you can tell me and I'll say it in the video. Do you have names for any of these places yet? Still thinking, but that would just be a next suggestion. And again, this is a work in progress, so she probably is planning on putting names of these places. And then suggest a way for them to make the suggested change. My suggestion would be to write the names under, and in all caps, because if you use capital letters, it's going to be a little more readable. So that would be my suggestion, and that's it. And then I would take the sticky note and place it like right, maybe at the very bottom of the art. I wouldn't want to smudge it or touch her artwork, but just near it. And then she can, when she gets back to her table, she can read it and read the praise comment and read the question, and maybe she'll even tell me the answer, and she can read the suggestion and how I said to do the suggestion. So that's how to do a PATS sticky note peer critique, and that idea comes from Jennifer Dahl, but I think this is a critique technique that people use beyond just art class. So you can use it for all kinds of projects. Thank you for watching, and here's one last look at Allie's Identity Island in progress, in case you want to see it.